Blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to Tehuti Ma'at Black August meditation for August 26th. Thank you so much for being here. Our apologies for not getting on here earlier at 7 a.m., which is our usual time. Some unforeseen things came up, but we are here. Welcome if it's your first time here. Welcome to Black August Meditation. This is a space that we've been creating here at Tehuti Ma'at. For the whole month of August, we've been showing up at 7 a.m. in the morning to be with you, to support you in reflection and in connection with yourself and healing, and really being with the Black revolutionary spirit warrior, those that have come before us, and those that are alive in the fight today, present here. Black August is a beautiful time, a month-long celebration, or time of reflection, really, in pertaining to the Black liberation, specifically political warriors and those behind bars that have given their life for our freedom as Black folks, for this victory that is ordained, that is on the way, that we are in some ways experiencing now and heading towards in present day. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Leilani Oliveira. I am a member of Tehuti Ma'at, which is a beautiful instrument cooperative of educators, leaders, healers, scholars, artists, beautiful Black, sun, melanated folks that have the same vision and mission of the resurrection of the African people on earth. And we have many programs, spaces, sacred spaces that we hold for us. And this is an instrument that you can be a part of. So as you're experiencing this, as you watch our previous videos, if you feel in your heart to join, we welcome that. And I'll share more about that towards the end. Today, I am the one holding space, the sacred space, and I will be guiding us through a meditation. And this meditation is an opportunity for you to be with yourself for the next 30 minutes. To go within, we have a powerful, powerful, powerful eclipse on Friday. So in just 2 days, we have a beautiful eclipse in the energy of Pisces, that Piscean energy that we've been exploring for the last 2 years, specifically on this Virgo Pisces axis that we've, that's been impacting us, in different ways based on your birth chart. And the Pisces energy will be what we will be spending time with in this meditation. And the Piscean energy, Pisces is on the astrological wheel. We start with Aries. That's the first cardinal sign, initiator. And then we move through all the signs: Leo, Libra, Cancer, Taurus, etc. And then the last sign is Pisces. So Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which is the planet of dreams, of mysticism, of the abyss, the void, this the unseen world. That in some ways I also see it as like the soul, the depth of the soul, and those are the same similar characteristics of the Pisces energy. Pisces is the last sign on the astrological wheel, so it has a lot to do with endings and letting go in this full moon that is upon us, that is already affecting us. Usually the new moon or the full moon impacts us 3 days before and 3 days after. Sometimes for me, I can feel it 3 months ahead, depending on how much of an impact it's having on me specifically. Again, everyone's chart is different, so everyone's inner energy is different. So of course, the waves, the energy, the frequency of the moon will impact each one of us in our unique way. So we are already in this energy of Pisces, this energy which is completing a cycle. And again, with the themes of endings and letting go that the Pisces energy represents, I want to support us in just being with ourselves, doing a meditation to be with ourselves and tap into that energy, to tap into what nectar, what nature, what the creator is, our ancestors, the land, our spirit team, what the benevolent beings around us are already communicating with us, as well as our hearts, our own internal compass is communicating with us, so we can be more active and conscious in the release that is already happening. Okay. So that's what we'll do today. And I will be guiding our journey with my beautiful deer drum. She is one of my favorites, a very feminine tone. And I actually got to charge her yesterday in the sun at the beach. So she is really charged. And I'm excited to be able to offer her medicine as well, some deer medicine while we journey. So I've created my space. If you haven't yet, I advise you to create some form of sacred space that you can be in for the next 30 minutes as we journey. Um, our space is probably one of the first things we want to focus on before any spiritual practice, our external space, any spiritual practice, any meditation. We want to make sure that we're clearing out the space, we're setting the intention, we're making the space as sacred and conducive for whatever it is that we are practicing. Sometimes for me, that might be, if I'm going to get into yoga practice, literally sweeping the floor where I'm going to lay my mat, dust off things around me, clearing out if it's cluttery, a mess, we want to clear those things out. You could bring in the element and power of fire through burning an incense, burning some sage, some bay leaves, a cinnamon stick for protection. Anything that you have readily available. Trust your intuition, trust yourself that and that you have everything. It might just be singing over your space, literally using the power of your voice and praying over the physical space that you're in. I always have water with me, drinking water, but also like a bowl or something of water. Water is very, very receptive. And it pulls in anything that is low vibration from the space. And then after your meditation or your spiritual practice, you can get rid of the water and offer it to the earth. So just giving you a little gist as you're doing that. Hopefully you're, creating that sacred space for yourself. As we begin, we're going to go right into it. Welcome again to our Black August meditation, a beautiful sacred space. And you could choose to be in this meditation in whatever ways feel more comfortable to you. Just burning a little bit more of this myrrh cone that I have. So I'm burning a little bit of myrrh. You could choose the position you want your body to be in. Where is the easiest that you can be the most comfortable in. Sometimes that might be laying down. Sometimes I'll lay down. Sometimes it's sitting straight. Spine straight, jaw soft, relaxing the shoulders, and a little tucking in of your chin towards your chest. Just creates the perfect position to open up the crown to the above, for the energy to move through your crown, down your spine. That's why the spine is erect. You can almost imagine if there is a bamboo stick from the top of your crown down your spine. You can imagine that supports in a beautiful erect spine. Before we start, we're going to do some ah breaths. And the reason why we do this before any meditation, we never want to just jump into a meditation. We want to prep the body. So right now, I could tell I have a little bit of a jittery energy, um, and coming from the conversation, the space that I was just in, and coming into this space. So depending on how your body is feeling, we usually just want to tune in and come into the body in whatever ways we can. Sometimes that means asana, like actually doing some physical activity. It could be shaking. For us today, I'm just going to invite us really use our vocal cords. So really the breath, but also sound, really using sound. And we'll do about 11 of these ah breaths where we'll inhale deeply through the nose and then exhale out through our mouth for a long ah. And we want to take it till the end, really empty out the lungs. And then when the lungs are empty, we'll inhale again, and I'll be guiding us through that. So I'm sure now you found the place that you want to be in. We'll begin our first breath through the nose in 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply and slow through the nose. Bringing the breath all the way down, traveling all the way down to the womb, to the lower belly. Hold at the top and then exhale out through the mouth for our first round. Pulling in the belly button in as you release that stale old energy. Inhale once more on empty. Releasing any excess of energy, any thoughts, any conversation, any space that you've come from, and going to the end, really emptying out, pulling the belly button in, on empty, going in for round 3 and through the nose. Filling up the belly like a balloon and then release out through your mouth. Really relax the jaw, the tongue, allowing the to come from the heart. Any heaviness on the heart, any doubts, any anxiety in the heart, really releasing it out through the fourth round. Fifth round, inhale all the goodness, all the things that your body's needing in this moment: power, peace, presence. And really let the body guide the release, whatever it might be, loud, soft, big, small. Just trusting the exhale. Inhaling for the 6th round. Make it slow, deep, and long. Exhale until you're empty. Inhale for the 7th round. In through the nose, really visualize whatever it is that you are bringing in, coming in through the nose, whatever color it is that you're needing. If it's yellow, a gold, a pinkish, a blue, a cooling blue, and then exhale out. Inhale for the eighth time. Yawning is good. Yawning is emotional release. It's a way that the vagus nerve starts cueing the body that's relaxing. So, welcoming yawns. If your body also yawns, eighth round, inhale through your nose deeply, bringing all the way to the bottom of the belly, bring in whatever it is that you're needing, that you're calling in, to be present with yourself with these beautiful next 30 minutes to really reflect and release. And then, inhale once more. For our ninth round, inhale deeply in through your nose. Really take in that power that you have, that is all around you, that is your birthright to create your reality, to live and be present in your reality. And then exhale out. Beautiful. 10 rounds, only two more left. So make these last two the best one yet. Inhale in deeply. Beautiful job. One more time. Last one. Really inhale deeply in through the nose, bringing in whatever it is that you're needing in the sacred moment for your sacred reflection and release. Oh, beautiful, yeah. And then on your last exhale, you could just let your breath go back to its natural rhythm. And we're going to bring in some neck rolls. That breath should have supported you in coming into your body a little bit more. So you're sensing more maybe where there's tightness in the body, because we hold so much in our shoulders. We're going to do some neck rolls to just release that out a little bit before we can be in stillness. So bringing your chin into your chest, and then rolling to the left first, bringing the left ear to the left shoulder, and then releasing their head back. Right shoulder to right ear to right shoulder, then coming back to center. Just doing a few of these neck rolls to the left first. Slowly, so you're really checking in and connecting to your neck. Releasing anything you need to release through the breath, and slowly coming back to center. Going the other direction. Going slow enough that you're connecting to your neck. Really staying maybe a little bit longer in places that need you to stay a little bit longer. Really stretching out the sides, the front and the back of the neck. And slowing down to come back to center. Then we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. You could place your hands by your knees, and then you're just going to make circles forward with your shoulders, and then back. And then we're going to open up the spine a little bit just to support us in the flow of energy. We're going to bring our hands to our shoulders, and we're going to inhale as we move our bodies left as we turn the head left, and exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. The core is engaged. Once you find your rhythm, we're going to do it a little bit more, and we're just waking up the spine, saying hello to both the left and the sides of the spine. The spine is the highway to the divine, so we want to make sure that our spine is open, that the energy is moving more free, using the power of the breath to support in that. Eyes closed, gazing upward and through the third eye. Just 30 seconds here. We're just waking up the spine, saying hello to the spine, twisting it left and right, releasing any stagnant energy that might be in our spine. Keeping the elbows up, the shoulders soft. The core is engaged, pulling in the core, keeping the core strong, the trunk of the body strong. 10 more seconds. Then slowing down, coming back to center, releasing the arms and then swiping them up, interlocking all four fingers, releasing your index thumb and bringing in stretching up. So as if you were trying to touch your index finger to the ceiling, you want to bring your elbows into your ears, elongating that spine up. Stretch up, 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 and then release down. And then just shaking it out. Shaking out the neck, the arms. And this, from this, you should be a little bit more connected to your breath, your body. And we're going to start coming into that meditation and coming into stillness, bringing the body into stillness. Closing your eyes. If you're sitting, placing your hands on your knees into Gyan Mudra. So bringing your thumb and index finger to touch in Gyan Mudra, which means wisdom. When we hold this mudra, this energy lock, we begin to communicate to the body that we're calling in the inner wisdom. Start channeling our energy in a specific way. Staying connected with our breath, lowering our gaze or closing our eyes. Beginning our inner journey now, coming into the darkness that is behind our eyelids, the darkness that only we can see. Letting the breath flow in and out as it needs. We begin to call relaxation to the entire body, softening muscles, starting first at the crown, the forehead, the temples, the cheeks, the eyelids, the teeth, the gums, the tongue. Just imagining if the whole face could just relax and soften and melt into the present moment. Bringing the awareness to our shoulders, our chest, our hearts. Imagining if the heart could take a deep, beautiful breath in and soften and relax as it exhales out. Relaxing the upper shoulders, the arms, the elbows, our fingers, one at a time. Our middle back, our lower back. Imagining if the belly and all the organs in the belly region could relax, if they could soften. The womb, the pelvic bowl, the pelvic walls, our genitals, just bringing relaxation as you're bringing awareness there, relaxing the muscles that might be holding some tension, noticing and then bringing in that relaxation through awareness. The upper thighs, the knees, the calves, the feet, and each one of the toes, the big toe, the toe next to the big toe, all the way to the pinky toe, just relaxing one at a time, softening. Allowing the body to become online and become more present, more alive, more open and receptive to insights from the divine, from spirit. For the next few minutes, I invite you to just listen and be guided by my voice. And if at any moment you notice your awareness shifting elsewhere, your only job is to bring it back to my voice. And I want us to begin by imagining ourselves, looking at ourselves from the ceiling. So imagine if your awareness was above you, like if you're having an outer body experience. I want you to begin visualizing and seeing yourself in the position that you're in, meditating, and just taking a moment to see yourself at the sacred moment that you've arrived to, in reflection, in connection with the moon, in this beautiful lunar eclipse that is upon us. Just noticing what comes up for you as you are getting to have a bird's eye view of yourself. And from this awareness, I invite you to begin to review the last month of your life. Beginning first, watching yourself before you go to sleep. Just noticing your your evening patterns. Noticing how you felt. Noticing what are some common emotions that's been circling around you in the evening and within you. As you watch yourself in the evening, noticing what emotions have been most present, what behaviors and acts you engage in before bed. Are you strolling on your phone? Are you picking up a book? Are you calling someone? Just watching what behavior you're engaging in without any judgment. We are just taking inventory with a genuine and loving curiosity. Is there anyone around you in the evening? Is there anyone that you are thinking about that is taking up space in your heart, in your emotional body, in your mind? What is the state of your physical space that you are in the evening? May that be your room or your house. Are the dishes washed? Are the dishes left unwashed? How is the cleanliness of your space? What is your evening routine like? And is there anything that you are avoiding? May that be your feelings, a conversation, going to sleep even. In the last month or even 6 months, what has been your night routine like? What is the state of your room, of your space, of your mind, of your emotions, of the people around you before you journey into the dream world? Just noticing what comes up as you ask yourself this internally. As I ask and answers come up, you're not trying to force anything. We're just meditating, being present with what is here, what flows, the natural stream of energy that flows through. And you're watching yourself with curious, loving eyes, just noticing your evening routine. And now begin to call forth internally any memories of any dreams in the last month to 6 months that you're needing to be aware of in connection to what you are letting go of, what this Piscean energy is bringing up? Are there any dreams, any messages from the spirit world that are wanting to come through and be remembered? Calling forward, calling up any dreams that are needing to be remembered and brought forth. Are there any people, specific people that have come up in your dreams? Are there any specific themes, colors, signature energies from nature? May that be water or animals. Any sacred messages from animals, from elements, from specific guides or archetypes? Letting the insights flow to you, being more receptive, relaxing the muscles as you take in, receive, and listen and see, even perhaps. Are there any messages from the dream world that are wanting to be reviewed, seen, acknowledged, and received in this moment from the last month to 6 months? Slowly begin to see and imagine the sunrise. As the sun is rising, you're seeing from the bird's eye view, from an out of body experience, observing yourself in bed as the sun rises. Observing yourself as the sunrise, what time your body is naturally waking up. Are you sleeping in longer? Observing yourself as the sun is coming up, your patterns, behaviors, and even thought patterns, emotional patterns. What is the first thing you're doing as your eyes are opening up? What are your first thoughts? Is there anyone or specific people that are at the forefront of your mind, or tasks at the forefront of your mind? Just observing yourself as the sun begins to shine, taking inventory of yourself. Are you picking up your phone picking up a book? What is your rising routine, if any? Are you staying in bed a little longer? Hmm. What is your emotional state? Remember, we are not judging anything. Everything is a message, everything is just data that will inform the shifts, the release, the acknowledging that is necessary as we move into this full moon that is here to illuminate, to bring to the forefront things that we're needing to see. Begin to watch the beginning of your day. Who are the first people that you're communicating with? How they're making you feel. And you really want to observe yourself through the third person perspective. So you're just watching this personality, this being experiencing their morning. And from your higher self, from this spirit, you just want to take inventory from the highest truth, from a non judgmental place, but from a place of truth. Watching if you are nourishing yourself or skipping your breakfast. What are you breaking your fast with? The evening fast that you were in as you were sleeping. Seeing how you're setting up the day. Flowing into the afternoon. Noticing your physical space that you're in. The same few things of your emotional state, your energy levels, your mental state, your emotional body, your relationships. What is it that you're giving your energy to? And how does it feel to give your energy to these things, these people, these specific spaces that you're in? Noticing how it is that you're nourishing yourself, or maybe not. How much water you're taking in or not. What kind of liquids is coming into the body? What are you taking in from the external world? Are you watching television? Which shows? How much are you consuming data from social media? Who you're hanging with? What conversations you're having? Flowing into our evening. Just watching yourself. Watching your energy. Seeing if there's any patterns of this being that you're noticing. There's anything that's standing out to you, anything specific that you're being guided to see, and begin to ask yourself internally, from that higher self, from the all knowing self, the part of you that is a piece of the Creator, the part of you that is God, Goddess, Himself, herself, the part of you that has all of the nectars inside, the part of you that is whole. As it's observed the personality that you are playing in this lifetime, in this current season that you are in, begin to ask your higher self of what are the things that you're needing to look at that is asking to be released. Is it an overthinking mind? Is it an emotional state that is volatile? Is it patterns, behaviors that are no longer serving you, addictions that you're ready to release? Is it specific relationships to people that you know is no longer meant to go with you into this new version and next level of yourself? What are you needing to shed? What are you needing to let go of? What is coming to completion in this season of your life? Just noticing, letting the answers come to you. What is asking to be released? What things are coming into their sacred completion, their time of ending, to make space for new, a new you, a new season, a new love, a new relationship with yourself, with others, with God, Creator. And begin to internally or audibly repeat out loud, bringing those things into physical form by using the power of your voice to say, I now release, and fill in, I now release addiction to, I now release a specific person, I now release these habits of sleeping longer than I know I should. Whatever it is that you're needing to release, I release not loving myself and nourishing myself in the ways that I need. I now release. I now release. I now release. I now release. Filling it in for yourself. So much power to our voice, to our awareness, to our ability to create our lives through stillness, through our divine willpower. I now release 2 more. Even if you feel like you're done, find 2 more. I now release disregarding my dreams and maybe not writing them. Taking a couple deep breaths in to close out that release, that acknowledgement. Taking a few breaths in. Feeling gratitude, filling yourself up with gratitude for what you acknowledge, for sitting with yourself, for being with yourself. Taking as many deep breaths as you can to just come back to yourself. You might want to wiggle your thumb. All of your fingers, your thumbs, your index, your middle finger, your ring finger, your pinky. Wiggle your toes. Bring some touch to your body. I'm starting to come back. Being present with what you release, being present with yourself and the power that you have to see yourself. The power of self-awareness and what we can do with that self-awareness when we practice it, when we're more intentionally aware of ourselves. And coming back fully and then joining me back here, or staying with yourself. If it feels like just keeping your eyes closed and staying with yourself a little bit longer is okay as I close out our time. Thank you so much again for joining us here at Tehuti Ma'at for our Black August meditation today on August 26th. It's an honor, a privilege. I am absolutely grateful to be in a space where I can offer medicine and be present with other revolutionary spirits. If this is your first time here or you've been rocking with us, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you know the bell so you know that we're here when we show up, which has been every day for the month of August, which is really beautiful. Some offerings that I just want to highlight first is Coins and Karis, which is our online marketplace with a lot of medicine and services. Check that out. It's a beautiful place to connect with artisan products like jewelries that really that you get to express yourself and what you believe in and your values, as well as herbal medicine to support you and your family in being well during these revolutionary times. Coinsandkaris.com. And then we also have a beautiful offering for 2027. It's a yearly retreat called Sexual Alchemy Retreat. And these is specifically for revolutionary spirits, people of African descent that are wanting to embody their power, be full on in their power, in doing so by going to the root of healing, which is their sexual energy. This is a beautiful space. We're taking you all the way to Africa, to Cabo Verde, Africa, to a very significant place for you to connect to your ancestors, connect with your sexual energy, acknowledge the state of your energy, and being able to unhook your sexual energy in the places that it's been hooked through traumas and just exposure of this hypersexualized or sometimes even purity culture that we've grown up in. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Tehuti Ma'at welcomes members into our militia. So if you're someone that's like, I want to be in the inner circle, right? Because this um, YouTube is the outer circle, right? We're getting to share medicine, come here, be with y'all. But there's even more goodness that happens in the inner circle, and that's you joining us more intimately, through different offerings that we have, including Navigating Eternity, which is a judge and accountability community. There's so many beautiful things happening within the militia that we welcome you to join. Go to tehutimaat.org/join, and you can learn more information on the different ranks. So it's really accessible, the ways that you can join, from someone that's just, curious, feeling the spark, and wanting to learn and educate themselves on Black power, Black liberation, to someone that's already in the field, in the game, and is ready to build with us. We have space for really everyone that is dedicated to the vision, right? People that feel it with their hearts. So check that out and join us. And then we also have the Think, which is part of our education platform. And we have our next study session August 31st at 12 Eastern time. So tap into that. If you have any question, comments, please feel free, even if you're watching the replay, to put them in the comments, and we'll make sure to get back to you. Thanks again for joining. We mer you here to Tehuti Ma'at, and we declare our freedom, our liberation now, in the here and the now. And if you feel in your heart to share a donation, we are welcoming you to be in Ma'at with us in reciprocity. If you feel to give from your heart, please do so at our Cash App, money sign Tehuti Ma'at World, where we're receiving anything to support us, and continuing to build, and continue to structure out the things, that the institutions and the programs and the infrastructure that we need during these sacred times. All right. I trust that you will continue having a beautiful day, a beautiful journey, and we'll see you tomorrow. Blessings, family.